Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here right now inside of the Nissan 370Z Premium. I will be driving a Nissan 370 NISMO soon. I just don't know when, so I'm still hoping it will happen. But it still gave me an idea. I saw this thing in the showroom, but I didn't want to film it because I couldn't drive it. But this is a premium variant, so I'm keen to share with you the differences between this base variant and the NISMO variant. So because majority right now of the reviews are focused on the NISMO variant, so I'm still keen to walk around tour this car because we barely see one of these on the roads. It's majority tuned 350Zs, and my car spotting video 2 months ago I saw 370Z NISMO. It's not the base variant. Also my first time being up close and inside a 370Z. So after I walk around tour this premium variant, I will tell you the differences between this and the NISMO variant. So this is the interior of the 370Z Premium. The mirror, these windows go down when you open the door. I'm not sure if you can hear that or see that. So yeah, it's still the same when it came out, but there's slight tweaks all around from the 370Z timeline, but it's still pretty much the same. I've never been in one, so I don't mind because this is my first time. They all look cool. Door handles here wrapped in metal. Cruise control here. Your volume adjustments. Sorry, this is your adjustments for the blank point. Probably the blank infotainment system. This is your volume control and your Bluetooth connectivity for when you're attached your phone. You have angled switches here on the door handle. You have Alcantara here. And wow, I never touched Alcantara before. Leather all around. There's barely plastic in here. I'm impressed. So also, this is your height adjustments for the seat. This one controls the front. This one controls your buttocks. And I've never seen this. Your adjustments for the seat is here on the right. It's electronic adjustment at least. You can hear it. It's quite noisy, but it does the job. Okay, you have your manual e-brake here. So you have still Alcantara seats here wrapped in leather. The bolstering where I'm sitting right now is actually quite impressive as well. Kinda someone's hugging me. Oh, anyway. Manual handbrake here. Your shifter here, still wrapped in leather, impressive. Your infotainment system here. This blank plug system is quite glitchy. That's what they said, like from owners, even from Volkswagen. When I tested the Santana and Lamanto, they're planning to change it as well. So here, I'm not sure with Nissan yet, but it still gets the job done. I don't use maps in Blancpain anyway. I just use it for the sound system. Oh yeah, by the way, the speakers in here are both surround system, so you can basically blast music all you want. I'm not gonna demo it now for obvious reasons. Central armrest here. It's not that deep, but it's deep enough for most items. You have a USB port here, one 12-volt socket here, and an aux cord. That's where you can blast all your music. One cup holder here. Your heating controls for each seat. This is the boot release in the back. Manual switches here for your air conditioning system. Wrapped in metal, which is good. Push start system. Glove box. It's quite it's spacious enough for a sports car. I mean, it's still fine. Bottle holders on either door. Still have compartments here. Traction control system. The paddle shifters in here are mixed with leather and metal. So quite a good click as well. Not like a long travel press, but oh, that's so cool to touch. The gauges here are quite similar to Nissan GT-R, gives it a sporty look. You have gauges here in the middle as well. This is for your oil temperature reading, your battery voltage, and your digital clock. So I'm surprised. I thought this was the infotainment system, but it's actually a glove box, center glove box, which can fit your mini Nissan GT-R. I had to, sorry. So around the gauges as well, you have metal all around. This is probably the only plastic thing in here on top of the dashboard. Yeah, that's about it. Light switches here. Visor. Nope. Alright. So open up the trunk space. 195 liters of boot space. You have a spare tire and the Bose surround subwoofer underneath here. There, hope you can see that. Yeah, the boot space is a lot less than its competitors like the Toyota Supra and Jaguar F-Type. Yeah, but there's still a lot. You can probably fit one suitcase here. You still have gas struts here like all the other competitors as well. Before we go to the engine, I just realized something. If you don't slam it, it's fine. There. You can just literally press it, then it will close. So it's kind of like a semi-soft close. So yeah, let's go to the front. So slight change of plan. I'm inside here right now of the T70Z Premium because there is music playing in the showroom. I don't want to cause any commotion, so I just decided to voice over some here inside the cabin. And it's a really nice cabin anyway, so I like to spend more time in here. So open up the engine. You have a 2.7 liter natural-aspirated V6 engine that produces 338 horsepower and 363 Newton meters of torque. And to my surprise, the hood does not have gas struts. Why? But the hood is very light, so kind of makes up for it anyway. And there are little more things I found in the engine, so I'll show you now. And the drivetrain of this T70Z across the lineup is a 7-speed automatic transmission produced by Jatco. So it's actually the same also powering in the Nissan Navara. Watch my review on that as well. Now let's talk. I just say that I almost forgot. Lucky person who would have bought this and this is in it. So keep it right there. That's the only GT I can afford. So right now, let's talk about the differences between this Premium and the NISMO variant. I have here my script because I am not that good with memorizing the specs yet, so I just decided to read it. The one in the NISMO variant has 350 horsepower. This produces 12 horsepower less. The NISMO produces 371 Newton meters of torque. This has 8 Newton meters less. So majority of the engine is still the same, even though this has less power and less torque, just slightly. So the differences in the engine though are just only the brake hoses and the fluids. That's literally about it. This does not have Recaro seats. The Nismo has a firmer suspension. The Nismo has wider wheels, grippier Dunlops. These are on Bridgestone Potenzas only. This is quite longer. I'm lagging. Hold on. So this one is slightly taller in terms of ground clearance. This is 123 millimeters. The Nismo is 119 millimeters only. This is a little bit heavier. The premium variant weighs 1,594 kilograms. The Nismo is 1,581 kilograms. The height is still the same. Even though this looks low, the height remains the same with the Nismo variant. So the Nismo is also wider by 73.6 inches against 72.6 inches, like an inch only. So the front of the car, this is 61 inches compared to the Nismo variant is 61.2 inches. And surprisingly, the rear of this is 62.8 inches compared to the Nismo 62.2 inches. So the Nismo is quite narrower in the rear. This has a wider rear, as you see with the shot outside. So that's kind of about it. And also, the price list. You can contact Miss Angela De La Rosa. Her contact will be in the description. This premium variant is 2,879,000 pesos. The Nismo is 3,888,000 pesos. So that's 1,010,000 pesos something up. That's quite a lot of money, but you get a lot though with the Nismo variant. Another difference between the premium variants, there are two. You can still get a manual, which is 100,000 pesos cheaper than this automatic version. I expect purists to still get the manual. I will probably also get a manual. I just wish there was a Nismo variant that has a manual option as well. Such a shame, but it's still, this automatic transmission is still not bad. It's still the same as the Navara, which I drove it in manual mode. It's still quite good. And this is what I'm excited for my test drive of the Nismo variant. Yeah, this is not up to date with the competition, so on and so forth. But there's something about this car that's so raw. So whatever transmission you get, either the auto or the manual, it's still a driver's car, which I'm excited about. So I'm expecting a raw and a visual experience in my Nismo test drive. So that's about it. This is as far as I can go for now. But I'm hoping to review that very, very soon. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you more with future reviews and the Nismo review. Bye-bye.